Yo, Marcus Gibber here. One of my goals for 2020 is to make better videos. And what do I mean by better videos? I want to make better quality videos. I want to have videos that have better lighting. I want to have videos that have better editing, audio, things like that. And also the content. I definitely work on the content, and also the person that that runs the show. Maybe I can like switch that person out and put a new person in, and just remake the whole thing into something different. Anyway, so those are a few of my goals for my YouTube side, and then also additional goal there I have is that I want to make, I want to get to 500 subscribers. I know that's a very modest goal, but make sure, especially in 2020, have a work-life balance in terms of YouTube, my work, my life, and my family, and make sure that I balance everything and not go too crazy on one or the other. So make goals that are very achievable, a little bit of a stretch, especially since my channel so far has only gotten to the amount of subscribers it's gone so far over a fairly long period of time. So based on historical data, this would be still a pretty big leap for me to get to that 500 subscriber mark. And I'm not one that wants to just sprint to the end of the marathon right away. This is something that slow and steady, even though it takes more time for me, but don't burn out, don't go so crazy. And over time, just keeping the consistent effort will get me there. I don't want to get burned out on YouTube and feel like I want to quit. I want to be able to still enjoy it. So that's my approach there, and that's my excuse for why I'm only putting a 500 mark on those subs. Now for my portfolio, I reached over 40% gains this year on my Robinhood account, and my other accounts, I even have more than a 40% gain in some of my accounts. I just opened a Roth IRA account in November, so that definitely didn't get over a 40% gain there. And my 401k just follows the market. So my goal for this year with that, I still want to beat the market. I know that that's not the biggest thing for me, especially since half my stocks are in dividends, and that's not really the main focus for a dividend portfolio, but the other half of my stocks are in growth companies. So I have both the aspirations to have that dividend passive income continuously coming, and they even do well in hard times, and I have a lot of dividend growth companies, and so I still want to beat the market, because beating the market 1 year doesn't really mean much, but I want to beat the market 5 consecutive years, 10 consecutive years, or at least on average for 5 to 10 years. That would be a really cool thing, and especially that would validate my own strategy that I use to pick stocks and invest. And I want to see how my journey there, because then maybe I could find an interest in investing and then have a proven track record with investing and other doors and possibilities there, and be able to help other people as well, and have strategies for them to follow once I do become that professional financial advisor. Just joking. Yeah, I'm not a professional financial advisor. All this is not financial advice. It's just to track my journey and my thoughts on different subjects and what I do personally, and mainly share a lot of the mistakes that I've made over the past several years, so that you don't have to fall into that same mistake or same trap. And the things that I've learned, and I've really learned a lot, and putting investments in the right places, not being afraid of the dip that happened at that time, because I really learned my lesson from the dips that happened in the past, over the past year, and I wanted to be more aggressive and jump into those dips. That's exactly what I did, and so that's something that I was really interested in. I was really interested in crashes, and especially if a fundamental of a stock was really good and had a crash, I was just really interested in these kind of ideas. And so maybe I got too interested in stocks that crash, or stocks that are going down, because I also need to make sure that I'm buying stocks that are good stocks that keep going up, because I don't want to penalize stocks that are doing well in the stock market and only jump into those really good stocks that happen to have a bad quarter and are doing bad now, but build up positions that are in stocks that are doing really good, and continue to be able to buy those stocks as well. And other goals I have is to spend a lot of time with my family and really build relationships with my kids, with my wife, and make sure that I am spending the time with them, living in the now. I have my investments and my dividend and my portfolio to worry about the future, and that my future self will thank me for that. But my today and here and now self, I want to trade less, and I don't want to look at the stock market first thing in the morning. I want to be able to have things more automated, have things more just come to me, information that I'll consume at the end of the day and make my decisions over time. So that's going to add to my work-life balance. So one of my goals this year is also to get back into shape and do more than just my once a week basketball. And in the next quarter, I expect that there's going to be a gym built at my work building. So that's going to be really cool. And my strategy in the past when I've worked at places that have gyms is that I would go to the gym, just try really hard in terms of using cardio machine for a really rapid, quick time, and then go lift some weights really hard, and then go back to the cardio machine and just rotate among different things really quickly. And then I usually only work out like 15 minutes, for example, but I really get into that state where I really feel I have a big workout. My muscles are tired, I have that my heart racing, and that's kind of the state that I want to get to, and just do that consistently, not make it something that's so overbearing that makes it so it's tough to just take that step to the gym, and make it more of a quick thing. It doesn't take away from my work. Maybe that would help with my work, with my creativity, with just that blood flow and being able to take that break. Also, another goal that I have with my health and fitness is to stand more at work. I do happen to have a standing desk. I don't use it at all right now, unfortunately, so I want to use it at least twice a day. Going to be helpful for me in the long run. I think that'll also definitely help just my productivity at work. Just having a change. I'm definitely one that likes to change workplaces. I like to get up, put my stuff down somewhere else, and work there instead. I haven't done that recently, but that's something I always used to do. I would just pack up and go to a cafe and work, for example, or I'd pack up and work in the cafeteria or something like that, or just in a random chair. And that's something that I always would do in the past, but I've been maybe getting lazy and haven't done that so much recently. So that's something I want to do more, except I don't have to do that because I can be at my standing desk from sitting to standing here and there. And those are my goals for 2019. Let me know what goals that you guys are doing for 2019 so I can use those goals and adjust mine as needed, because I'm sure you guys have really good goal ideas. And as a friendly reminder, I'm not a professional goal advisor. These videos are strictly for your entertainment and informational purposes only. Maybe one day I will be a professional goal advisor, but today I just have to admit that I'm not. And I don't know what else I can say about that except just that one day, just stop the video.